excuse the last two interruptions there over the last couple of days. Yesterday, Streamlabs died on me, which is why the stream stopped there. It was like, that's probably a good enough stopping place anyways to begin with. So that's what happened yesterday. The day before that, my Wi-Fi got cut off and then didn't come back for like an hour or two, and I was like, everybody's probably gone by this point anyways. So. But we're back. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and finish Jill's today, and then we'll probably end up streaming back again on Monday, considering I have to work the weekend here. So probably won't stream over the weekend. There might be, but I would say hope for, or well, more than likely Monday, and then I guess hope on the weekends, but probably not the case. But I did see that Resident Evil 2 and well, pretty much all the Resident Evil series just went on sale, at least on PlayStation Network, of course. So, or the PlayStation Store, however you want to refer to it as. But yeah, basically all those went on sale, so I'm thinking I'll probably just go ahead and pick all those up, in which case, instead of doing Revelations or 4, we'll go ahead and do the remake of 2, 3, and then just kind of continue on like that. So if you're enjoying the Resident Evil series, there's plenty more on the way now, so I'm enjoying it. I mean, as of so far, it's been the most successful series we had so far, so why not keep it running, right? Right, you got, the only thing that you guys missed was me completing that puzzle, and the only thing that the puzzle did for me was it gave me this ray piece right here that goes onto the shaft device here, so that way we can actually power the elevator and continue further. But that's like the only thing that you missed. There's like basically nothing between me running back over here and hitting the save and the time that it froze on us. So, or well, I guess Streamlabs died, not necessarily freeze, but you get the idea. Oh, my shotgun. My assault shotgun's out, that's right. So we got a pistol and we got our grenade launcher left. Not ideal, but it's something. May as well grab this green herb right here and just clean out the area. I'm assuming that's the thing that's stopping this from being green. Yeah. I mean, it's right here, and it is not, and it's another healing item, which we are certainly running lower on. Don't like the idea, but I mean, what can you do? Just don't get hit for it. But, you know, if only it were that easy sometimes. Right, that's where I just came from. Don't need to go back there. I mean, there might be, like, maybe another healing item or some blue herb or something, but I'm not too worried. I'm pretty sure we got most of the progress gear that we need on us at the moment, so we'll just go ahead and run through. I forget if there's a zombie in here or not, or a hunter, I should say. Probably a hunter. No, we killed him already, that's alright. I'm trying to think of what we have left, really. I guess it's just the caves and then the laboratory, and that's pretty much it. So this might end up being a shorter stream because I still need to purchase Resident Evil 2 and 3, and then of course I have to download them. It's gonna take even more time. You get the drift. You got the idea. Something seems to be missing, indeed. Alright. And what's our power passcode here? 4231? We'll go ahead and try that. You don't actually have to match those up. I think it's just supposed to help you on this puzzle part here. Give me 4. Give me 2. 3. And give me 4. Perfect. Time to make our way down. Forgot I left handgun magazines in here, which I can grab and probably should. I mean, if I'm down to my handgun, I may as well make sure I have ammo for it. I think there's one more next to this door right over here. Yeah. Might be a little overkill on the handgun ammo, but I don't imagine a hunter is going down with just one clip here, so if that's the case, having an extra two on me should allow me to at least kill one of them. Not that that's the way I wanted to go, but
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
This is different.
You too, Jill.
Well, we never really got, like, any cutscenes.
The noise I
with Barry
heard brought me
first.
down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this.
I'm surprised this dude's even alive this long, really.
Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
That's not concerning at all, but, you know, I guess we're just gonna roll with it. Is he actually gonna help me here? Instead of Wesker? He might do. Because we had Wesker when we were, with Chris, when we were fighting the thing.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person.
Really? After we've
Jill,
been fighting all the
go check it
zombies
out.
in here, you think somebody else is down?
Surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Ah, well, good on you, Barry, for, you know, sending me out to go deal with it. That's fine. You know what? I guess I'll give you a pass since you've been actually helping us throughout the entire story, really, so far. Okay, nothing to pick up down there, supposedly. Alright, Barry, I'll be back. Don't mind me. Probably just gonna go get knocked out by some lady that's wearing the face of her mother on top of her face as like a pseudo mask. But yeah, don't worry, it's fine. I'm sure it'll go over well. Ooh, which way are you starting? Oh, you're starting this way. Okay. Oh, come on, man. If anything, the camera changes would be the thing that gets me killed there. So we got a green and a red herb, which we do actually have the room to go ahead and combine there. But I don't really want to use those just yet, if at all possible. What do we got going on over here? I missed something. I don't think I missed anything. Josh missed it. Wasn't this place I stumbled to last time and found a good item? Yeah. Oh yes. Give me the magnum rounds over the herbs. I will deal with less healing for magnum rounds. And this should maybe stack. In which case I can maybe salvage the green herb out of the area that the monster lady was just in. Is that everything here? Yeah, okay, it was just a pseudo ammo spot, and of course we have the box that we need to put down there. Because if it's like Chris's, then it should be the broken flamethrower, which will then throw in that spot so we can actually get through the door. Should be on enough for us to go. Very upset a giant box your way. Don't worry. Also don't stand in the way of that. You might get crushed. Just, don't pull a Richard or anything. Okay, so now we have the Dodger again. We have to go back, grab the broken flamethrower, assuming it'll still be the same thing. We got to place it into the lock mechanism type of thing in front of that locked door there. Monster lady, so then we can actually progress, which means we have to run through the area at least 2 more times, assuming I don't actually pick the wrong door and make it more times than needed. Oh, wait, wait. Hey, you chill, right? The fact that you move while I'm still picking up the herb is not, you know, disconcerting at all. Alright, because that's not going to matter, because I need the item out of the broken box. That lever doesn't matter just yet. I mean, it's just yet. Excuse you? Barry? What the heck, man? Are you kidding me? You're really gonna do me like this now? Really? Okay. Alright. I got 60 handgun bullets with your name on them next time I see you, just saying. This dude, after the entire game, giving us items and stuff, now he's like, psych, gonna work for Wesker still, even though, you know, that always goes well when you work for the bad guys, am I right? When you're not already one of the main guys. So, yeah, rip the Barry. If I'm not gonna get him, Wesker or this monster here is gonna take him. Wow. Yep, go ahead and crush that for me if you would. Ooh, is that gonna be an action? Is that the actually working flamethrower, or does it just look the same, but it's gonna be the same work? Yeah, that's about what I figured. Probably just reuse the acid or whatnot, which is fine. I mean, it's not gonna be. It doesn't make too much of a difference, but now that we have it, we can go ahead and throw it in place, get that door open, and get out of here. Unfortunately, we picked up the red herb in there instead of the green herb. I mean, it's gonna make our other green herb healing item stronger, but it's not even the most babyish of heals if I don't have a green herb, or I think you can mix it with just straight up the blue herb with the red herb. Maybe not, because it's supposed to increase potency. The blue already cures. Yeah, of course, this way. Oh, right, I have to pull this anyways. If you could come over here just a bit closer. Because this thing is just a tad more time sensitive than I would do it. I went the wrong way. Oh, no. Why? I must be like this. Whoa, wait. And now you're right next to the lever, which is going to go down as soon as yeah. Although we can pick this up because we're going to drop the broken flamethrower in there, so we'll actually end up getting a spot back. I really don't want to lead her this way because then she's going to end up being right in front of the door that we need to go through, but I don't think that's for choice here. We can probably just eat a hit from her if we need to here, or we can just take the extra time to actually dodge her, which is an option. It's gonna go through right as I, yep, saw that one coming. I knew as soon as the camera changes got to me that it was surely do a number on me, and it did right there. This part probably shouldn't be as hard as I make it, but, like, these changes. Yeah, you're gonna be right. Oh, okay, yeah, you hurt. Oh, you got me good. Oh, okay. I just excited to accept the damage because I was already getting tired of dodging her. And of course we put the red herb in, so we can't just heal that right up. I mean, we have the... We'll just use the first aid, it is what it is. I could have just kept juking around her to eventually make it around, but it was like, I'll just pay the health toll and get out of there. What item are we missing? Or is it counting downstairs as well? It's probably counting downstairs. There's not snakes in the water, is there? Die, dude. Nah. Don't bite me, you cocks. Alright, give me this. Take the jewelry box. Let me open said jewelry box. We got the stone ring, which is fantastic because now we can actually... Really nothing? maybe it's up here. I don't know. We got the only main item in here that we actually need. Like, if we end up missing something else, it's not too bad for us. Although it looks like that. Yeah, there's the blue herb in case you got bit by those snakes over there. That is one thing that I'm happy that they took care of, was making sure that you generally had poison. Poison, just the ability to remove poison when they would introduce it, because otherwise you could die to poison, which is like a cheap death, but you know, they did a pretty good job of it at this point, so I feel like if you did die to it, it's kind of your fault more so than just not having enough space to get rid of it. Alright, we cleared out this entire area. Screw you, Barry. I'm getting back into that mansion if I see you again. Remember, 60 handgun bullets. This man is going to be looking like a target practice. Or, I guess you'd say gun range by the end of the day. Okay. Pretty sure, I think that's a zombie chilling down there, in which case it's probably going to come back to life and mess with me. Surprise me. I don't think we ever need this crank ever again, so. So we got healing items. This is fine. It looked like a zombie, but no, it's just a dismembered lady. Yeah. So, you know, there's that. The lady's chilling down there in the cave, so we're good. Thankfully, not the most intelligent of the zombies. So. Should be a relatively easy walk back to other area here. Other area being back into the mansion. Because I need to grab my coin so that way I can actually progress further into the game. The coin being the one that we used to even get in this area in the first place. Pretty sure there's like one zombie just chilling around here. No. Oh no, I already knocked him out. I think if I came through here a few more times, he might have turned into one of the red ones, and I'd have to deal with him then, in which case we would have just shot him with an incinerator grenade and been on our... Or my BS8 rounds. I forget which ones I have on me. I might actually have both on me. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna go this way. I'm pretty sure we didn't leave any corpses in this area, and that it's only crows, so I'm not exactly sure how you got there, but not a huge ordeal, and I don't think we ever have to come back this way, so that was just a joke, right, Barry? You're gonna leave me some items up here and be like, huh, sorry, what a cruel joke, I know, here, have some items. No, probably not that simple. Okay, well, you gotta try it. Right, we need to come out here, we need to grab our stone, because then we can put the stone into the ring that we can get here, pull our second ring out of the box, and then we can enter the basement. Take some metal object, absolutely. Would not be surprised if we saw zombies in this next room here. Pretty sure this is the one with all the wood bears. In which case, we're just gonna go right. Should hit the box though. I should, and more so I should say I need to, because I still need the other emblem. Now, what room was I thinking of then? Maybe it's the room before this one. Nobody around the corner, right? Still remember when we had like 3 hunters in here. That was rough. I'm really surprised they threw that many in here. Room purposes, go ahead and combine you two. What do you mean? Can't combine these two? What do you mean? Oh, it's the other one that I put, or the other one I have in here. I know. What did I do wrong here? Mail object. Okay, this one, because it's already not in one of them. I see. Because this one already had the hexagonal, octagonal, whichever one they referred to it as. But yeah, that one already had it on. For the sake of not having to do that again, and in case the stream crashes again or something. Which I'm not sure why it did. Maybe it was just the length of the stream, which I guess wouldn't be too surprising. I mean, it was like, what, a 9.5-hour stream or so. So, you know, I'll cut them some slack in that regard. My PC could have, I guess, overheated, but, like, also, it shouldn't, because most of the specs, at least when I checked, should be more than what is required. Because you should, at the very least, you guys should be getting 1080p, 60 FPS. Which is the max for Twitch, at least for the time being. I know YouTube lets you do up to, I think, 4K. But, yeah, most people are not going to be streaming at 4K because that's a massive amount of bandwidth. Because 720 is already a decent amount, 720, 60 FPS. But then, like, 1080 is, 1080, 60 FPS is essentially double the bandwidth. And then 4K is, I think, almost 4 times the amount of 720, or like 2 times of 1080p. Yeah. Maybe if you had like unlimited and already high, unlimited Wi-Fi, and then like unlimited high speed, and then maybe you would be able to do it. But I mean, there's just like no real reason to stream in 4K yet until it's easier to do so. And most games don't even run at 4K yet. I'm sure they'll pick it up at some point, considering we already have things that are playing 8K. We can go ahead and throw these in here. That's going to give us 2 item slots back, which is perfect. Wouldn't mind having 1 more item on me. What would that be? I don't know, maybe another healing item? Or preferably my shotgun, instead of having to use the rest of my grenade launcher. Wonder what's on the other side of the store. I don't know, it sounds like the lady that was in the caves. Ooh, can I actually even kill it like this? I think the last time I did was with the shotgun. We saved up there right before this. We don't need to use that. I straight up don't think I could use the Magnum if that saves me X amount of ammo between my grenade launcher and my handgun. There might be worth it. We're gonna go ahead and try it like this. If I end up using 60 handgun bullets, but she ends up going down because of it, then I suppose I'll consider that as a success. Because I imagine the fight is gonna, in terms of how it went last time, I imagine it's gonna be the same thing, except maybe with Barry instead of Wesker. Or I might be on my own, which I may as well have been on my own because Wesker kind of just sat there and ate it, so. Is there an item like around this maybe? I'm missing here. Not necessarily. Oh, come on then. Let me out. Yeah, Barry.
Jill, you're alive.
Yeah, thanks for leaving me down there.
I was worried because I thought you were.
You were worried? Bruh.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Really, Barry? How about I feed you the herd instead? Maybe then you'll start talking. Jeez.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
Oh, do I give Barry the gun or do I not give... like, he kind of screwed me over, so I really shouldn't give him the gun. But for the sake of I only have handgun and ammo and then my grenade launcher, if I can be forced to only use my handgun, then fine.
Thanks, Jill.
Now, for the time being, we'll push these. Okay, I hate you, Barry. I hate everything about you. Oh, you're kidding me. You're joking, right? Thank you. Alright, well, rip ammo. It was fun while it lasted. Alright, I guess Barry's gonna work. I don't feel as bad giving him the gun back, although now you have to die. Now that she's gone.
I don't believe that thing's really dead.
You and me both.
Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so let me go deal with more of the zombies while you stand back here while that thing's just chilling. A little upset that I ended up having to use the rest of my grenade launcher ammo there, but I mean, we got through with only one hit, so really not that bad of a trade overall, I suppose. We still have our Magnum, so I'm not too worried about the end of the game here with how much ammo we have. Pretty sure it's about the same amount that we had on Chris. So. Although the Tyrant itself is probably going to have more health than it did on the last one. But I imagine there's no way it's eating 18 Magnum rounds. That seems like just a tad bit much. Okay, I did bring them with me. I was going to say I didn't bring these with me, but no, I remembered. Alright, this one's the wolf one. Go ahead and chuck that in there. And let's go ahead and throw the other one in here, the eagle. Right, all these other ways are still blocked for the time being. There's that one, and then we came up from... That's right. Alright, time to head down. There's the entrance is right over here. I am full. We have one healing item. We're down to strictly handgun ammo, which... Yeah, I might end up throwing my grenade launcher back inside the box, and then we'll go ahead and pull out our Magnum. Not ideal, but also not killing some of these things down here, I'm sure, as quickly as I'm wanting to. Where the magic happens. Oh yeah, the laboratory. Yep. Where are you? Magic, yeah, okay. There was something like right over here. Or maybe it's just because there's... Maybe because I have to talk, or not talk to the doors, that'd just be weird. But I'll operate the doors later. How convenient and nice. Don't mind if I do. I'm kind of, like, just looking now at how much actually we had left of the game in the last stream. I'm kind of upset that Streamlabs died right at the end there. Since we probably could have finished this all last night, but it's fine. Oh no, another stream to come back to. More content for the next day. Oh darn. Where's my Magnum at? There we go. Okay. I mean, I still have room, so I'll go ahead and take a set of Magnum rounds. I can throw the grenade launcher here for now. We're kind of hurt, so I kind of did want to heal. It's fine. Well, it's fine for now. We'll see how this goes when we enter this area with like 20 million like bug lights on. That's not the worst of ideas. Although, how many zombies do we really run into down there? Maybe like 3 or 4, in which case that kerosene would be enough. As well as what I already have in my canteen. I really hate that the lighter takes up an item slot. In which case I might just put Magnum ammo back, just keep the slots open. I mean, we have a good amount of handgun ammo, it's just keeping them at range. Bug dudes are gonna be a bit of a problem. The regular zombies I can deal with this one. More or less. More or less. Not sure how you got insta down by one shot, but I love that. Yeah. I'm not using my Magnum ammo. No, I'm just putting them down, I guess. We dropped this guy twice in like 4 bullets, so I'm not sure why this guy is apparently or not. Alright, you good now? As always, we're gonna set up our box safe haven if at all possible. Considering we run back to it all so often. I still hear another one, so we got another one chilling down there somewhere. I should be able to add this green herb to our stack there, in which case we'll have some more room to get. Or not. In which case, if we're gonna do that, we may as well grab this one as well. Go ahead and combine it. That'll give us 1 space left, but so we can use it as a baby heal if we need to. Okay. Well, that was extremely cursed, but alright. Well, ripped my, ripped my kerosene and my defensive items, but these zombies are just built different, I suppose. That sucked. That was also my tasers as well, which is my better defensive items. Did I not burn you? I thought I burned you. Well, either way, we got some kerosene right here. Already not regretting taking these with me. Because I would not want these guys coming back in this red one. Okay, I already burned him, I guess, but his body's still chilling out here. Probably when we re-enter the room, then he'll probably be gone. And then if he's not, we'll try it again. And if not, then did I actually get 2 for the price of 1 there? It wasn't letting me. Alright, we got this room clear as well. This is where we can't unlock yet. I'm hoping that the codes are the same down there, so that way I don't have to figure out new ones. Just for this sake of getting through it quicker. Alright, I had something. That's... I was also hearing more zombies. Yeah, we didn't see any. I'm gonna jump into this room real quick, come right back out, and check on those bodies. If those bodies are still there, they're getting murdered. It's just that easy. Pretty sure we had 1 to 2 zombies chilling in this main area right here, so I wouldn't mind burning those. But at the very least, if we can get our safety blocks here in order, then it'll be much better. It does look like we cleared it out just fine, but I was also here last time. Yeah, no, we're good. Fantastic. Now we can go down here and face whatever horrors await us. I'm fully loaded, right? Yeah, 6 shots of the Magnum as well. I don't have any room, but I can always just use a heal to make up some more room, because we need 3 discs, which I still need to take one out of the box there. I don't know how close it is based on the camera, but it's close enough. Okay. I really thought. Yeah, that. Thought he would have dropped a lot sooner than that, but no, that was not the case. It did take us like 9 bullets. I'm going to assume that there's another one not on the side of me here. If you're done, well, this will certainly tell me if you're not done, and that appears to be the case, so alright. That's a headshot. Ooh, that's a nice, juicy headshot. Saved me some burning oil here. So much for 60 handgun bullets. Going from 60 to 18 is not exactly great. But we did clear out this room, and it's highly used. So... thought there was... yeah, there's a dagger on the floor there. You can't see it from this camera angle, like, at all, but if you look down at the bottom, you can see it right there. Right, these 2 doors, we need the electrical key, which is not in this room right now. But we can clear this room out. I forget if there's even anybody in here. There is Magnum rounds, so... and they very clearly put them out there too. They're like, use the Magnum rounds. This is just V-Act. Yeah. We'll mess with the computer later. Give me my taser here. Oh, come on. But, like, what if you just wanted to give me the taser? There we go. Probably just here to say that we still need the computer, or was it maybe shotgun shells in here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the Magnum ammo is still down there, duh. We'll just keep it rolling. I've got 18 shots left. That seems to be about good enough for 1 to 2 zombies here. If the background volume or the game volume gets too loud, just let me know and I'll go ahead and turn it down. It's kind of reaching that point. It's not too bad on my side, but it kind of picks up here and there. So might just go ahead and... I don't know. We'll leave it until somebody says something about it. How about that? Right, pictures that we need to pick up, and I don't have any room because I'm still holding on all of this. No, I don't like this idea, but I'll give us a spot. This one's Clark David. Assuming this is the same as the other ones, which that does appear to be the case. Go ahead and throw on that. Throw Clark David over here. There's my other magazine. John Ada. Okay, so that's the same as well. I keep trying to skip through it, and then it's like, oh, you want to read it again? It's like, no. What do I do? Alright, so we already know the passcode is cell, so that will undoubtedly save us a lot more time than the last time I was here, because I was being big dumb. Part of it's going red, part going red, part going red, which just confirms that we're all good in here. We can go back to the computer, which is going to open up the door right next to us. There's a first aid for extra healing, which I might end up just popping our double green herb there, just to make room. And we're also at caution, so it's not like the biggest waste of a heal. Still a slight waste, because I think one green herb at this point would be enough. We nailed this. Assuming I can spell correctly, which, you know, always debatable. Johnada. Go ahead and unlock the other door, and then hit the other one up. Cell, which it's not perfect cell, just cell. Yep, there we go. Okay, good, they didn't change that either. Some stuff they do, sometimes they don't, so... Just gotta get a feel of whether they would actually have changed it or not. Which in this case was no. It's probably just some, like... Oh yeah, it's still the Magnum Man. Every time. Ah, we don't have a spot anymore, so now we can actually pick it up. Magnum rounds I will always make an attempt to get, because they are too good. Too good. Still wish I had my grenade launcher, but alas, them's the breaks. Alright, those two are the power doors. Those in a while. I only got the one CD disc on this for the time being, so I do need to grab the box at some point. It's going to take up naturally more room than I have. Not that I left myself much room to begin with, taking the lighter and burning bottle, but it's for the best. At least I like to think that it is. Get insta-zombies. Oh. Test the theory of if damage carryover is a thing, which if it is, we should be able to drop half another clip into him here and he should go down. Not necessarily use right now. Sure about that? Probably gonna end up getting burned right here for this, but it's... We got incendiary rounds there, we have slides. We can throw away one of our discs now into this, which is great. With all the zombies burned, we're gonna take the incendiary rounds, and then we're gonna go run back to the box and just dump all this crap. First, we're gonna refill the cans and then dump it. And that'll give us at least 2 slots there, and then if we dump the incendiary grenades, that'll give us 3 slots. Which should allow us to carry most of the stuff back. This door up here is unlocked now because we use the cell code on the computer, which B2, which is this one here. Thankfully, nobody comes out of that door, so we don't have to worry about that. I can probably dump my handgun as well, since it's got 5 shots in it, which isn't putting the zombie down. Unless we get a critical headshot, which I mean we've got a few times in this one now. We also used up the last bit of kerosene though. That being said, I'm still gonna dump this lighter and stuff, because if there is more bodies, we can always go back later and burn them, if need be. We can also dump this extra magnum ammo, potentially. You can take out my grenade launchers. Combine that. Again, tempted to use the green herb because I don't know if those other things will actually end up one-shotting me at this HP. Which I have a feeling they might. But if not. Alright, well, we're back to our grenade launcher and magnum. Leaves us 3 spots, which means we can pick up the, well, if we're gonna pick up the health item down there, then we can just go ahead and drop this in here. Which gives us 4 slots, which should be the health item at the first of the door there. Then we'll take the slides. And then whatever else we need. Probably would be helpful if I actually had a weapon equipped on me in case something did pop out in front of us here. I am going to go pick up those items, mostly because we do actually need the filters for this area up here, so I kind of have to regardless. Take the first aid box. Yes, go ahead and open that up, see what you got for me in there. 2 green herbs. Literally the thing we put back, so we just got it immediately fronted to us, but that's fine. I should have picked up the CD disc while I was at the box. I don't even remember if we exactly need it here just yet. Having all of these zombies burn is nice, because that means we've got a nice clean walk back over here later. We won't have like 3 or 4 zombies trying to hit us on the way back, which, as we know, the compound will explode if we're running, which I imagine getting hit probably doesn't do us any more favors. I guess I don't necessarily even need the slide film in that we already know the code unless they randomize it, which they very well could. It's not that far away. I could just go grab it, and we're gonna drop the slide film here in a second in the projector there. Right, and we get the other disc in here. Right. First aid spray. Awesome, nice. Go ahead and dump this in here. Alright, if you want better looks of those, just look at the old streams. We went through the, yeah, 8462. We did much thorough readings of the lore in our last playthrough, so yeah. If you're looking for that, then just watch some of our earlier streams. Well, earlier streams, I should say. Passcode, yes. I already messed that up. Okay, calm down. Let me use 8462. Okay, good. You can actually go side to side right there. Nice, nice. Opens up our door there. Probably just grab what's over in here first. Alright, because it's the key. Which, if we're gonna get first aid, let's just heal the fool there. That'll give us room to do. Shall we watch Ken's amazing home video again? Let's do it for the people, of course.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Our elite team of troopers taken down by a single zombie. That's sad. We finally have some shotgun rounds. Some more items in here. Oh, it's probably like a defense item or something that I'm missing. Somewhere around here. No. We've already seen this. Thank you, but no thank you. Ah, there's a map. Of course, the map again that I had missed the last time, because, of course, you can totally see it in that slot, definitely. We can throw the grenade launcher back, and then we could take out the shotgun, or we could put the Magnum back and get the shotgun. I like that idea better. The more Magnum bullets we have, the safer I feel for the final upcoming fights here. Which, if that's the case, we can go ahead and throw both the Magnum. Well, I can actually stack the Magnum ammo. That's what. Always forget about that. Which we may as well do right now then, since we're here. Glorious 18 rounds of the Magnum. We can take out our assault shotgun. And we can go up and throw this heal there for the time being, because I need 2 healing items on me just yet. And also grab out our other ammo disc that I ran past like 5 times, I'm sure, while doing all that. Yeah. Fantastic. We actually do have it as well, which means I don't have to backtrack it. Which you'll love to see. I could save after all that. I don't think we're really in any danger, but we also have the save, so why not, right? It's not like we're not doing a no save run, which I'm sure is doable at this point, but like also that would kind of be torture considering we put almost 9.5 hours in the last one, so you'd pretty much have to do like a 12-hour stream. Of course, you know, if you're better than I am, then that may not even be a worst case thing or whatever. Maybe you'll be like the speedrunner guy that we had last time and beat this game somehow in 1 hour and 21 minutes. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, it just from going through the caves to here took us almost an hour. Like, and that means he would have beat this entire other section we got right here in 21 minutes, which I feel like might actually be doable. But like getting here in an hour, like that seems like a bit of a stretch. Not that discredit his achievements, assuming what he says is true. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I have the key now, that's right. It's like, why is everything still locked? And it's like, because you haven't used the key for it, and, you know. Mental lapses, you know. Alright. Question is, you come out before or after I push this? Some shotgun rounds right here, which gives to me. Is this the one we push? No, we have to get around first, right? Yeah, because the other one's a different color. Alright, the vent. Oh my gosh, the camera angles are gonna get me. They tried, I guess. in real quick, because we know there's never just one of these guys. Yeah, this door won't open from that way, which is probably just a way for them to say use the actual vent system. Okay, why would you switch? I guess she took like one step backwards. It's like, quick, change the angle so you can see it. Shouldn't be anything in this room. Yeah, no, it kind of just exists, We have one or two more after us. Well, we certainly get more later. It's just gonna get more in this room. Give me my taser. Disc in here. And we got one more disc left before we can open the door, which is nice because we are freeing up our inventory, which I'm a big fan of. Yep. Okay, don't know what that's all about. A little more coffee today than I was yesterday, unfortunately. I do apologize for it, but there's not exactly about that. Right, we got this door, and then we'll have yet another spot open for us. And then once we get rid of this disc, then we'll have even more slots open for us. In which case I'll actually be able to hold the Magnum in my inventory. Press and shut, right, because that's the one we dealt with. I don't think you're actually down just yet. Nope, you're bleeding out. You're good. Oh. One of those. That should push you down. And because defensive use, it doesn't actually count as us taking damage. I already want to burn these two, and that might end up being the case, because these two of the last few zombies we've actually seen. Or at least of that type. And, oh yeah, we have the excuse right here, so I mean, half time out. It doesn't take long either. I'm gonna make sure that those guys don't come back as the red dudes when we're trying to make the escape. Wait, do I even have to burn these ones, or are they just gone after that? Looks like they're just gone, okay. Well, it makes my life even easier. Don't mind if I do. More grenade rounds, more healing. I don't necessarily need two full heals on this. Grenade shells, I really don't mind putting those in instead of our incendiary ones. That way we'll have our better ones for later. Presumably, I would imagine that the incendiary grenades are better than the standard ones. And that probably clears out this room. Yeah. It's too early for a save, so we'll just go ahead and ignore that for the time being. We got 17 shots on us, this will be fine for now. Of course, that basically means that we're committing to using the rest of our grenade launcher, which is fine at this point. Because Magnum should be carrying us for the last bit of this. Alright, yeah, we still have to turn in the third CD. I was like, I forget if Chris is in the jail now or not instead of Jill, in which case we haven't met with him just yet. Where the zombies at? I know you're here. You're gonna be around some corner that I can't see. Yeah, apparently I only blew off his appendages, and he was just fine with that. I mean, that's yeah. We get the idea. Don't run with it, or you're gonna explode. Gotcha. And probably don't get hit by zombies while doing it. Also would make sense. Should be right around this corner, I think. Can't see. Yeah, I thought we were out of shots. Well, it turns out one grenade is nice enough to kill one for us in one shot. Let's also have all the items out of the way. The reason that we're going through this area first is that we can clear the zombies later when we have to carry that item. He didn't look like he was dying from the first one, so I had to make sure. It's not great, and then a gun that you don't still got one grenade in there. I'd say that room went out relatively well. Decided maybe it was going on bullet. I think we've got like another 2 or 3 inside the next room, in which case we still have enough, as long as I don't miss horribly, which them being on the ceilings half the time doesn't exactly help. This room is unusually red. I don't know if that's supposed to be like disorienting for like later when you're trying to run out of here. Ah, you're behind me. Okay, apparently you do 2 shots from an incinerary, but you're like a pretty furry dude, so... Oh, that's fair, that? Because that did not kill. Very not what you're looking for. I guess I could have let him grab me, and then I could have stabbed him with the dagger, and he'd probably die. But we might be making a trip back to kill that dude. Which I don't think he's going to follow us through the vents, but I guess Sarah put it past it. Here's our last CD here, or CD disc here, so now we can actually look at it. Alright, so we just gotta remember we've got one bug dude. Assuming that he stays around, which I imagine he would. We can throw our grenade launcher back in there, we can throw our shotgun back in there, we can grab out our magnum, we can grab out our magnum rounds, and I guess we can grab out our handgun. Because it did seem like the zombie that we went in the door and went back out and went back in to kill did at least take some of the damage from their initial hits, in which case maybe this handgun will be enough to finish off that other zombie. Where my magnum at? And give me magnum rounds. Get any more magnum here. Okay, so we got 24 bullets. I mean, it's pretty good. We are going to kill that other bug before we go meet Chris, because I don't want to explode carrying this item back over here should the should that thing actually manage to land a hit on it, which it definitely could if I end up trying to use a handgun to kill this thing. Although it'll give me a free excuse to get rid of the handgun, like finally, once I use all the ammo. Maybe we killed you on the way up? Yeah, I knew he was even there. Because... I knew he was... Okay, so that count is a dagger. You said did, which means he didn't actually damage. Okay, it looks like he's dead. That's perfect. I still had 3 daggers left. I don't feel bad about using that on him. And also got rid well, that worked out because that used up just the last amount of our handgun. So now all we got left is our mag. I would be more scared if there wasn't that many enemies left in the game here. Because, I mean, we pretty much burned all the zombie bodies, and the bug dudes just, like, disappeared into nothingness after killing them, so we know they're not coming back. I still need to go talk to Chris, because, I mean, otherwise, what was the point of doing all that to lock in, right? Or get the door unlocked. Well, I guess you still need it for the self-destruct, but... you get the idea. Go and throw our handgun in here. You're good while you lasted, but it's time. With so little stuff on us, I feel like we're okay to take another healing item here. On the off chance that something goes horribly. And we'll go ahead and save, just so that way we don't have to clear all those things out again. Out we go. Go ahead and hit up Chris. Be like, oh no, the door's locked. And then he's still gonna be sitting there like, oh, I guess I'm gonna die to the self-destruct if you don't tell me the door's unlocked. Assuming Chris is even in there, he may not. But I would imagine they would probably just reuse that area and instead have it be Chris if you're Jill and Jill Chris. Makes the most sense to me, but it could be somebody else thrown in there. But like, who else would it be? I guess Rebecca, maybe. Yes. It's really gonna make me pull all 3, huh? You gonna just pull them all down at the same time? I guess maybe on the off chance that you were gonna try and do it without having all 3 originally. I imagine the speedrun is probably just let this person die because of how long it takes to actually get one done here. Right, no ammo in here, ammo inside.
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here.
We are. We're just
it won't
a
open.
subtraction shows.
Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
There's still plenty of sights to see, Chris. Just, you're not necessarily going to be the one to see it, and that's in this playthrough at least. Should be, or did I not hit? Okay, is there a button? self-destruct room that we had to hit for the elevator to work, that might be a thing, in which case we're going to have to backtrack a little more here, which, oops. Still says we have more items in there, but I'm like 99% sure it's like a self-defense item or something. We got the magnum bullets out of that room, that's all I can really ask for. Since it shouldn't be a story item left. Probably should have saved after I had talked to Grace enough for it, but press the switch, doesn't seem to get. Yeah, but I didn't power up the elevator back there. Oops. Well, back we go. It's because that bug thing distracted me because I didn't end up killing all of them first go around. Alright, let's not touch the self-destruct button this time, and let's press the power button, elevator button. Well, I guess it's main power, not necessarily just elevator, but you get it. Yeah. Ah, right, I forgot I didn't even do the fuel thing yet. Of course. I'm getting too rushed to get to the end of this game. Because I just see the end in sight and I'm ready to go for it. Right, the refueling device is in the room right before, well, the fuel deposit is right in this room, and the actual refueling item is in the rooms before this one. It is not that one. Okay. Right, because the red one just has the ice bodies, it doesn't have the actual device. I forgot, we're gonna have to do the slow walk all the way back over there, which we may be able to get away with running, but it also advises not to do so, so I'm gonna go ahead and heed its advice, considering we didn't save. We make our way slowly back over there, unfortunately. Which room is it? Is it the next one? It's the next one over, of course it is. Yep, alright. I have the capsule. Or no, I have to regularly talk to it. I forgot I had the same ribbon on me, that's fine. We have plenty of spots for stuff now that we don't anything. Running could I mean, it specifically even says running can result in a fatal action. So. Okay, unless you just want to see 180 real quick, and then back as well. I used the control sticks this entire time instead of using the D-pad because it's just easier. But it feels weird to actually use the control pad now. It definitely feels more precise, but surely a lot slower. Painstaking, especially when she starts trying to go the other way. I just can't walk in a straight line, apparently. We're getting there. We are. Admittedly very slow, but we are. Taking a slight detour the same, just so that way we don't have to do this part all over again, in case something absolutely catastrophic happens between me walking over there and no. I wonder if there's a trophy for actually exploding. Being like, you should have listened to the instructions or something along those lines. Like some trophy to make fun of you for not doing so. I could pull out the self-defense gun. It only has one shot in it, though. But if somehow that one shot is the difference between life and death, then you know. Alright, we finally have actually everything in place to do this part, so let's get to it. It might be at a snail's pace, but we're doing it. Wait, no, the device is over here, in which case we'll be free in just a second. Come on, Jill, keep it going. It's not so, right, I gotta talk. This does not make sense to me. Why some of these we actually have to actually interact with, whereas some we're able to use straight from the inventory and it be fine. That seems like a weird design decision. It seems like it should have been all one way or all the other. Or allow for both ways, in which case that would make more sense. But what do I know? Not that it's a huge deal, but it would be a nice quality of life change. Again, like mixing curves in your inventory rather than having to make a second slots and then make some of this. Have power. We have power now that we did all that. Main elevator, getting plenty of power. This is not gonna let us touch it. I forgot the water thing spawned in here now that we have the power on. I don't think it did, but I don't rule out the possibility that it did. We got 24 shots, so that's, unless they somehow take more than like one bullet each, we should be fine. We also even get a bigger boomstick in a certain area, and we'll get to soon enough here, which will be very fun to work with. Kind of disappointed that it's only in this one spot, but I can easily see why it's only in this one spot. Beam me up, Scotty. Well, I guess we're actually going down because we're in these before.
Jill!
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Oh, really? You're the one to talk to me about waiting up for people? Really? After you left me in the cage on a different elevator? Really, Barry? Yeah, sure you want to go this route? After I even gave you your gun back, after you pointed at me as well? The nerves on this man. Of course, I get shotgun shells as I come down here, but too. Oh, really? They think you can fight this dude off the 6 bullets of the shotgun, huh? If you say so.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Screw you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Oh,
Well, you shouldn't worry
Rose.
too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard.
Alright, I guess that's a fair enough reason. What was
Umbrella.
that stock sound effect?
Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though
What
both
a
you and Barry
scumbag.
seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Come now, Wesker, you don't mean to tell me you didn't learn from the last incident you had, shall we say?
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Wrecked.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
You didn't make sure he was dead. Fair. You had one actually good self-redeeming moment there, and then you just kind of let it through. Couldn't even follow up, finish the job. Wow, but why didn't you just start with that arm, Tyrant? I imagine it would have been a bit easier for you then.
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What?
No, it looks
Premature.
like you would You have a gun. Why would you go closer to this thing?
You viral cultured freak!
Oh, I'm sure he's very offended by said corrects there. I can't even see it. Yeah, that gonna hurt a little bit. Apparently we're fine. We're just that beefy that we can just take a slice to the face from the Tyrant. Who would have thought?
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
Yeah, maybe not run up to the Tyrant.
He's gone.
Well, you know.
First, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, is there anything else in here? No. They really expect to do the killing with 6 shotgun shells, huh? Well, they probably expect you to do other ones. I didn't touch the computer, they'll undo the doors. Every time, man. Oh, it's probably right next to Wesker, right? Why am I forgetting where it is? Why? What did I do? What did I forget here? Oh, yes, we know it's monitoring the status of the other tyrants that's making it, which we're kind of just letting happen, apparently. A 1 was good enough for us. No, of course, all the way at the very back on the other side.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
I don't even know if that computer has access to the self-destruct there, but I suppose your logic isn't the worst in this case. He certainly has the reason to do so, although William did say he would be the one to do it. Then again, we also had Rebecca do it last time. Where are we at now? Gotta reorient myself. Definitely save during a self-destruct. That's how it works, right? Well, since we're making our run out of here, we can grab whatever we need. Or, well, no, I think we need to leave at least 1 or 2 slots still, in which case we can grab 2 more items? Something like that. We could run a shotgun, which would be more ammo, so I guess we'll end up taking that. And the shotgun ammo is already taking space up. We won't need this. Assault shotgun. Go ahead and give me 1 more first aid. I mean, it'll probably be better than any verbs or anything we pick up. Yep, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Alright, time to get out of here before we get blown to pieces. Should probably pick up Chris on the way, but, you know, we're not totally obligated to do such. We already went through all that work, so why not reap the rewards? Not that he actually helps, so... Oh, hey, you serious? Ah, you're on the ground. Ah, looks like that's working real well for you guys so far. Here to try again. Also, let me switch to my shotgun since I'm wasting. 15 bullets, that should be enough. I think we used maybe like 6 or 8 on the little Tyrant there at that point. So if we pretty much double it, we should be good. Oh yeah, and there's more ammo in Chris's room there. Nice of him to not like gather any of it up for us and like make us pick it up. Definitely make sure to go down those stairs as slow as possible, so that way, you know, it's not like we're in a big rush or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Jill,
Sorry about the wait.
so everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
I love how they try and rush you out the door too. They're like, no, there's nothing you need in there. And then you look and then immediately, yes, there's already something you need in there. And shotgun shells, fantastic. We don't say the no to those, although I would have rather had magnum myself, but we can use a shotgun. Worst comes to worst, we can use the shotgun on the Tyrant. Well, not as powerful as the magnum, probably. Well, it's still just some good.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Come on, let's go.
Deactivating and releasing.
You're the one with the pistol, and you're running off ahead of me? That don't seem right there, Chris, but alright.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Activating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system
Get me
has been
out of here.
activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I'm not hearing any zombies, so our cleansing of the zombies earlier is paying off. Because I imagine we would have had some extra friends over here had we had not done so.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
We don't need to save, and even if we somehow die, it's not that far.
Releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been
Famous
activated.
last
Come on,
words.
come on!
Hurry!
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
More shotgun rounds? You should.
Activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I can't pick that up because I think I need it for an elevator.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
System has been activated. All personnel must
Amazing how that can only pick up one way, apparently, even though it's supposedly broken. Yeah, that's why I didn't pick up this thing over. We have 3 healing. If we need more than 3 first aids in this fight,
deactivating and
then
releasing all
probably
locks.
just
3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
I just had 3 minutes to detonation. Can we not have this conversation right now? So again, with the splitting up, just like wide. Should have put on my Magnum first. Because, I mean, what else am I gonna hold on to the bullets to for at this point? And we had just enough spot to pick up, just enough room to pick this up. Go ahead and set up our signal rockets. Why do they call them signal rockets? It's like signal flares, but alright.
Jill!
You made it!
Yep, definitely get closer to the hole, because that's definitely where you Kid, why are you guys have a range advantage? Why are you standing right next to me? Alright, well, Rick Barry. Oh, come on now. Oh, don't do me like this. I can't move? What? Game? Alright, I'll just eat that one straight to the face. Guess it just let me off a little too easy there.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Why can't you use it? Why can't somebody else on the helicopter use it? Can you not see him dealing with something? Thanks, Brad, for all your help. Barry, if you could, like, cover me while I'm picking this up. Barry, if you could be a little more helpful while I'm picking this up. Maybe act as a little more human bait, if you would. Excuse you? My dude swatted that grenade, or that rocket launcher away like it was nothing. I'm guessing hard mode, you have to hit all 4 of those rockets on it, which I imagine is probably pretty easy with Jill right there. At least when you're with Chris, you're basically by yourself. So trying to land all 4 rockets with him without having a distraction would be a nightmare, especially when that thing leaves action. Boom! Oh, here we go, another California forest fire. Oh wait, we're not in California, so... And there we have it. We got through Chris's and Jill's playthrough. How about that? Was that 4 of the 5 streams? But we went through 2 whole scenarios, I guess you could call them. Not bad, not bad. I do have to say, Jill's side definitely felt much easier between having the extra weapon with the grenade launcher, the access to the assault shotgun way earlier. Like, it seems like they've just made her side, like, way easier, so I'm kind of glad that I played through Chris's first. I guess we did get access to the flamethrower as Chris, which was fun, but we literally only got it from 1 room and then had to throw it away immediately. Which was lame, because at that point it's like, why even go through the effort of making the flamethrower weapon itself then? Maybe that's just me. But it didn't really even seem all that great either, in that it didn't have any knockback or nothing, or any stun-like mechanic to it. So like they would just continuously walk at you even while you're using it, similar to like the submachine gun in Resident Evil 0. Overall, though, still good, still a fun experience. Playing it on the difficulty I should have played it on originally. I don't know how I got changed to lower on Chris's. Made me a little upset at that fact, but that's fine. That's probably it. I mean, I imagine that's probably it for Resident Evil 1, unless they have like some mini-game things, but even then, I'd probably just play those on my, in my free time, I suppose. Unless people really wanted to see them, but then again, I don't even know if this one has mini-games like Resident Evil 0 did.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Playtime, 7 hours, 17 minutes, 14 seconds. So, significantly faster with Jill than Chris. To be fair, we knew the actual layout of the map a lot better and whatnot. But, I mean, that's a pretty large improvement from going from about 12 hours or so to 7 hours. I mean, that's almost cut in half. Creatures, we killed 3 less with her, we used less ammo, we used less saves, and we used less healing items. So I'd say overall we just did better with Jill, even moving up on the difficulty. Now play with features from the prototype version, real survival mode unlocked, item boxes are no longer connected, items can only be taken from the box so they were stored, also weapon aiming is manual. It wasn't manual already? Are you sure about that game? Experience these prototype only features unplayable in the original Resident Evil. Okay. That just sounds... That doesn't even sound more fun to me. That sounds just more annoying. So you're telling me we've got... That sounds awful. What? So, alright, so if I'm reading that right, the boxes will only ever have what you put in them. They're not all connected, so they're not gonna have all your items at the same time, which means if you leave something down in the caves that you need for the mansion, instead of being able to just hit one of the boxes up in the mansion, you're gonna have to go all the way back into the caves to hit up that one specific box to get that one specific item. So then you would have to essentially go across the map to get one item just to run back. And then if you ever forget anything in a different box, you're gonna have to check every single one of your boxes if you don't remember which box it is that you put in it. Yeah, no, it's certainly not doing that. That doesn't even sound fun. That sounds like even more backtracking than what this game already was. Weapon aiming is manual. I didn't even know that it was a manual, because you could only fire up straight in the air, basically at their chest or at their feet. That might even make it easier, depending on if it throws you into like first person mode or something, and then maybe you can land headshots easier. I don't know. Jill has a new costume. Thanks, I guess. Alright, so that's gonna be all for this stream. I know it's a short one, but like I gotta work tomorrow, so I certainly can't do what I did yesterday. Not that it was really meant to go as long as it did yesterday, but it did, and I enjoyed it and didn't regret doing it. So that's gonna be all for this time, and I guess on Monday, all things going according to plan, on Monday, I guess we'll do the Resident Evil 2 remake, and maybe just the rest of that week, depending on how long it takes us. I mean, if it takes as long as this one did, next week might just be Resident Evil 2. We'll see, and we'll see if it even happens on Monday, because I don't know my schedule yet for then, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that'll be the end of this stream for us. As always, I gotta sell out. I mean, come on now. We got my Twitter there, we got my YouTube channel, we got my Discord. Hit any of those up, hit me up with a follow if you haven't already. Still working on that road to affiliate, which is having 50 followers, having at least 3 consistent viewers for the most part, streaming 7 different days in the week in a month, and then like streaming for 8 hours plus or something, which is thankfully very easy to accomplish, considering we literally did that in the last stream alone. So, you know, I mean, we have 2 out of the 4 done. The only, well, 2 of the 4 checked off anyways. The last 2 we have is gaining them followers and just getting more consistent viewership, which arguably isn't the greatest considering how my schedule's always screwed up. So then it's very hard to make a consistent schedule for the stream, which makes it harder on you guys, which makes it harder on me. But I mean, I also don't get paid for any of this, so it's like I still kind of have to actually do my job, at least, you know, at least until we get to the point where I'm a full-time streamer like all these other guys, and then they somehow make money to be able to do full-time stream, which is certainly a dream job of mine, which I really do want to get to at some point, because this other job, man, getting paid $11 an hour makes me want to die, but that's fine. In-person problems, just deal with it as it happens. All that being said, appreciate everybody coming out. Have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you guys, and we might stream over the weekend. I would say more than likely look for Monday, and I'll just tweet it out on the weekend if I do plan on doing any. But I doubt I'll stream tomorrow, and then Saturday I close, so I definitely want to stream then. Maybe Sunday, depending on the schedule, except I don't know it yet, so that makes it kind of hard to plan around, as you can imagine. So I would say probably just look forward to Resident Evil 2 on Monday, if everything goes according to plan. If it doesn't go according to plan, we'll probably push it to Tuesday. But Tuesday, I'm like 99% sure I'll be able to stream flying. All right, enough stalling. You guys have a good one, and we'll more than likely see you on Monday or Tuesday. See ya.